What's up with it? Before we get into this next video, make sure that y'all smash on my like button, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subbed to the channel, and don't forget the live streams every day, Monday through Friday, 12:30 Pacific time, 1:30 Mountain Time, 2:30 Central, and 3:30 on the East Coast. Now, it's been a whole bunch of confusion going on, so we're going to clear this up once and for all. Now, we got Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios fighting on pay-per-view this weekend, Saturday, February the 5th. Now, some breaking news came out yesterday, and the news first came out from Keith Thurman, right? That Keith Thurman claimed that Mario Barrios and his team wanted to wear 10-ounce gloves instead of 8-ounce gloves, right? And then Keith Thurman, he said, well, I really couldn't do nothing about it because you need both fighters to sign off on what size gloves they fighting in. Now, it's been a lot of confusion around the internet because you got a lot of people coming out and they saying, no, it was Keith Thurman that wanted 10-ounce gloves. It wasn't Mario Barrios. Keith Thurman wanted 10-ounce gloves. Well, I'm going to play y'all the clip of what Keith Thurman said, and then I'm going to play y'all the clip of what Mario Barrios said, and then we're going to go from there. So let me play this clip for y'all. Hold on. Here we go right here. This Keith Thurman.
If this young man's going to open up more, he seems more confident heading into this big stage that he did with Tank. If he's going to open up and let his hands go more, is Keith Thurman getting a knockout Saturday night?
Well, yes, him wanting to step into the fire, he can easily get burned. But, I like his wordplay. You say he has so much confidence, yet the young man wants 10 ounces and not 8 ounces. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of confidence, but you don't got 8-ounce confidence. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to just, check me. Thurman's weak to the body. Put the right size gloves on and hurt me, boy. Do it, boy. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, he might have confidence, but I feel a little question mark in the background.
Has that been resolved, the glove issue?
This is state of Nevada. You got to do your research. It looks like you uneducated on this topic. But at the end of the day, both fighters must agree. I thought it was maybe only certain weight classes. I think this is across the board. The state of Nevada did this. We are a concussion-based sport. We've seen all concussion-based sports make adjustments throughout the years. Football is not the same. It just isn't. And it's beneficial to the athlete. So I don't know what kind of conference they had here in the state of Nevada, but they adamantly made a decision that if both fighters do not agree upon 8-ounce gloves, 8-ounce gloves will not be issued in a fight. 10-ounce will be the mandatory glove size in the state of Nevada. So, also, he's moving up in a weight class. He knows he's facing a puncher. He could have took an easier fight. He took a challenging fight. Let's just take the 10-ounce gloves and let's have a great challenge. I respect that. I don't know the real philosophy behind it, but when you're given an option, it's an option. You have the right to say yes. You have the right to say no. He made his choice. It doesn't have... My opinion doesn't matter from this point on. I'm just here to show up, do my job, and have a great fight Saturday night.
Thanks for your time.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play y'all what Mario Barrios had to say about this. Now, keep in mind, Keith Thurman is the one that brought up the issue with the 8-ounce and the 10-ounce gloves, right? It wasn't really talked about, from neither one of the fighters until Keith Thurman brought it up. You feel me? Now, Mario Barrios was asked about it, right, to respond on what Keith Thurman had said about Mario Barrios and his team. And this is what Mario Barrios had to say. Give me a second while I pull it up for y'all. Here we go right here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. This is Mario Barrios and what he had to say. And it was brought to his attention, so he had to respond to it.
I gotta ask, we were just talking to Keith about the glove situation and why not go with the traditional 8-ounce for, 147 and below and, contest with the 10-ounce. Is there an injury or was there a particular reason behind that to opt for the 10-ounce versus the 8-ounce?
On my part, no. I mean, they said that they wanted 10s, and I was like, all right, I'm not tripping. Only 2 ounces. But yeah, it's gonna be my first time fighting with 10s. But I mean, I've been training with 10s whole camp. It doesn't feel like much of a difference than the usual 8 that I'm used to using. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna play much of a factor.
Because he kind of seemed to frame it like he wanted the 8 ounces and it was your side who wanted 10 ounces and that was the holdup, but that's not the case.
No.
Yeah.
Mario, obviously you're.
So that's what Mario Barrios had to say, right? This is my thing with it, right? I heard Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman brought it to everybody's attention. Now, if Keith Thurman was the one who asked for the 10-ounce gloves, why would Keith Thurman bring it to the attention of the media when he didn't have to? Now, I've been watching Keith Thurman his whole career. One thing about Keith Thurman is he gonna keep it real, whether it make him look bad or good. Just like with the Errol Spence situation. Hey, y'all can think what y'all want to think. It's a get back here. I'm not fighting him. You feel me? He gonna keep it 100. I've heard Keith Thurman say a lot of things that made him look real bad. And I'm like, damn, why would Keith Thurman say that shit? It made him look bad. But at the end of the day, I'd be like, okay, well, I respect it. He kept it real. It made him sound like a bitch, but he kept it 100. On the other end, Mario Barrios has already had some question marks, going on in this fight. They already put it out that Mario Barrios didn't enroll in VADA testing, right? And this fight was supposed to be, or is supposed to be, for some type of WBC eliminator to an eliminator, right? Whatever that's supposed to be, right? They supposed to be fighting to be in a final eliminator for the WBC belt. If that's the case, why wouldn't you sign up for VADA, right? They didn't say Keith Thurman's name. They said Mario Barrios' name. So Mario Barrios is already looking suspect in certain situations surrounding this Keith Thurman fight. Now, we heard Keith Thurman explain it from front to back what went on. So I don't even got to go over all of that. Now, it's a lot of people that's coming out saying that, oh, nah, it's Keith Thurman that asked for 10-ounce gloves. Why would Keith Thurman ask for 10-ounce gloves? Keith Thurman is not the fighter that's moving up. Keith Thurman been fighting in 8-ounce gloves, and he didn't fought the best of the best in the welterweight division. So all of a sudden now, why would Keith Thurman go ask for 10-ounce gloves when Keith Thurman is begging to fight fighters like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? Mario Barrios is the one that's moving up in weight. You feel me? Mario Barrios is not a huge puncher like that. So why would Keith Thurman ask for 10-ounce gloves? And I hear people trying to run with a narrative. Oh, Keith Thurman is trying to protect his hands. Come on now. Keith Thurman had told y'all plenty of times that it's nothing wrong with his hands no more. His hands is perfectly fine. So I understand and I get it that a lot of people just don't like Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Because he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way by the things that he say and the way that he talks and all of that. But that ain't got nothing to do with this situation. Like, to me, it's like when I heard Keith Thurman break it down and explain the whole situation, and he brought it to everybody else's attention that Mario Barrios or his camp or whoever, right, wanted the 10-ounce gloves, and Mario Barrios and his camp would not sign off on 8-ounce gloves. It wasn't nothing that he could do about it, right? He said, why is this? How is y'all saying this man is so confident, but he don't want to fight in the right size gloves? Keith Thurman said that. When Mario Barrios was asked about that, he kind of, and if you look at Mario Barrios when he was asked the question, he didn't want to answer it, but he had to respond to it. And then he kind of like answered it real fast and then brushed it off, right? And, went on to the next. He didn't elaborate on it because Mario Barrios knows that it was his team that did not want to sign off on fighting in 8-ounce gloves. You feel me? So I'm not with, going with a narrative just because I don't like a certain fighter and all of that. I don't have no problem with Keith Thurman. I ain't got no problem with Mario Barrios. But in this situation, I just use, my senses, and I sense that Mario Barrios ain't telling the truth in this situation. Or it could be Mario Barrios' camp that's telling him one thing, right? And they doing another behind the scenes, right? It could be his camp. But I know that Keith Thurman ain't asked to fight in no 10-ounce gloves, right? Why all of a sudden now Keith Thurman gonna ask to fight in 10-ounce gloves? Y'all just got to look at the situation overall and figure out, you know, and go do research for yourself and listen to both of these fighters for yourself, you know. And that's why I played both of the recordings so y'all can, you know, make that decision yourself. But me, if you ask me, I think that it's Mario Barrios because it's pretty clear to me from listening to both of these fighters that it's Mario Barrios. And like I said, if I do something behind the scenes, like I said, if I'm Keith Thurman and I do something behind the scenes, like asking for 10-ounce gloves, I don't want to bring it to nobody's attention, right? I'm not just going to voluntarily, right, I'm not just going to voluntarily bring that to everybody's attention. And that's what he did. He the one that brought it out to the light. He the one was like, hey, this boy ain't confident because he in the background asking for 10-ounce gloves and he ain't want to sign off to fight in 8-ounce gloves. I'm not about to bring that to everybody's attention if I don't have to. They didn't ask Keith Thurman about that. He brought that to everybody's attention. So think about that. Anyway, I just wanted to clear up the situation. I wanted to play the audio footage so everybody can hear it for themselves and make their own opinions on it, right? So they can form their own opinions, right? I'm not trying to change nobody's opinion. Some people, like I said, they already got it in their head that they hate Keith Thurman. So they gonna find any and every little thing to go against him. And I ain't like that. Like I said, I don't have no problem with none one of these fighters. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment in the comment section and hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if y'all aren't already subbed to the channel. And I'm gone.